I like your outfits.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're representing.
We are here with the one and only Miss Trisha Yearwood. Trisha, this place is so gorgeous.
It's crazy, right?
And I am so excited. What I love is this is so much more than a bar. How important was it to you, off of the question I asked you up here, how important was it to you that the food be more than just bar food? That it be almost, there be a Trisha Yearwood restaurant component to the menu?
I mean, I was nervous about it, but at the same time, I can't imagine there being a Friends in the Places, Garth Brooks bar, and there's not Trisha food in it. And I understand that the profit margin is all alcohol, right? So the food sometimes suffers just because that's not where the money is, I guess. But if you can't have me in here saying, try my food and it not be great. So we've worked really hard to make sure that we're serving food that's really good. And I think what's easy about that is I'm a home cook, so my recipes aren't hard. It's not that complicated to make meatloaf. It's got 4 ingredients, so I think it works.
Mm-hmm. It really, I'm excited to taste it.
Yeah. And how hard is it for you to go from being a chef to teaching these chefs to actually make that food to what your and Garth's tastes are?
I think the biggest challenge so far has been to say, you're a chef, I'm a home cook, so just don't overthink it. It's like the recipe is really simple, and for a reason. My mom, that's how she taught me to cook, and that's how I cook, and it's just good food. So let's don't go, oh, well, I'm a chef, so I need to make sure I elevate it to, no, like, let's just make good food.
Yeah. Well, when we were up there in that beautiful, gorgeous 3rd level, I mean, I could imagine people just being served by you, actually being a Trisha Yearwood restaurant. What was the idea behind? I think maybe it started out as that concept. I think that's what I was hearing. But what made you guys go to the private side instead of being like a full-fledged sit-down reservation restaurant?
I think this is a nice way for me to dip my toe. I'm not ready to do a full-on restaurant. Maybe after this, maybe there'll be one. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. But I'm just not quite ready to do that. But we felt like we could do this on a smaller scale and get our feet wet and see how it feels.
And real quick to wrap up, we can't talk to Trisha Yearwood without talking music. So is there anything in the pipeline, and might we get, I know you're out there doing Vegas and you are Garth's plus one, but what about your solo career? Any chance you'll get back on the road? Any new music in the works?
Yeah, I'm actually working on 2 music projects, accidentally 2 at the same time. I played the symphony here in the fall, and I kind of revisited that Sinatra record I made a few years ago, and I just love that music so much. So I want to make another one of those records. And then the other thing that I've been doing in the last year that I didn't plan to do for public consumption, but I started really, really writing a lot. And I kind of had an aha moment, and some very encouraging songwriter friends, and I'm really digging what I'm doing, and I wasn't thinking that would be for public consumption, but I think it might. So I'm thinking both of those projects will probably come out early next year.
Mm-hmm. We're looking forward to it.
And they'll have to be a tour because
Yeah. Of course. Trisha Yearwood, a pleasure. Congrats on all this. Can't wait for the music. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It's good to see y'all.